Hello, and welcome to the 25-26 school year. I'm Courtney Bean, the Elementary ELA Literacy Specialist for Forsyth County Schools. We, like every district across the state, are implementing new Georgia ELA standards this year, and I wanted to take the opportunity to explain the changes your students will experience. There are three main shifts in the Georgia ELA standards. The first is the broadened definition of text. A text is defined as anything that communicates a message to an audience. A text, of course, can be a printed book, but it can also be a song, a play, painting, a sketch, a map, a glossary, a film, a spoken word performance, TED Talk, photograph, online article, database, graph, poem, diary, or even a sports broadcast. This broadened definition is an exciting opportunity for us to engage students across various text modes and to remind them that they can learn from everything around them. Students will enjoy texts of varied modes in daily lessons, and they'll demonstrate comprehension skills with varied text modes in assessments. The next shift is that the ELA standards now include a practices domain, just like the math, science, and social studies standards. The practices domain is designed so that students will continuously cultivate key processes that will sustain their literacy endeavors throughout their K-12 education experiences and beyond. This domain asks students to set goals in reading and writing, to read like a writer and write like a reader, and to build and share knowledge through engagement with peers. This will lead to an increase in academic discourse, or talking with peers, and students building oral language skills. A byproduct of this is that you won't see as many worksheets coming home each week. Instead, students will be deeply invested in critical thinking about texts and sharing and challenging that thinking with their peers. The final shift I'm excited to discuss with you is the reciprocity between reading and writing. Pam Allen, a literacy expert, explains it this way: reading is like breathing in, and writing is like breathing out. Our new standards beautifully illustrate this concept. Each Georgia standard gives expectations for students to both interpret and construct texts. Within interpreting texts, students are asked to read, listen, and view, and within constructing texts, students must speak, create, and write. Naturally, this looks different in primary, K through 2 classrooms compared to upper elementary, 3rd grade through 5th grade classrooms. There is a gradual progression and shift in focus across grades. Kindergarten and 1st grade are focused heavily on oral language development, building foundational skills, and listening comprehension. Those foundational skills include phonemic awareness and phonics, and spelling and handwriting, things we might consider the basics for learning to read and write. These students are comprehending or making meaning at the word level by sounding out words. In contrast, 2nd through 5th grade classrooms are more focused on deep comprehension skills. These students are deepening and applying their foundational skills of decoding, spelling, and handwriting to longer words. This year, in our first quarter, we will focus heavily on sentence-level comprehension and composition in grades 1 through 5. That means you won't see voluminous writing of 5-paragraph essays at the beginning of the year. One of our new ELA standards asks students to apply understanding of sentence structure to comprehend and compose varied sentences, so it's important for us to give this area a focus. Remember, our standards and expectations are set for end-of-year mastery, so students have the entire year to learn and grow. The goal is for students to earn a 3 by the end of the school year. Thank you so much for allowing us to partner with you to ensure your students' academic success in the 25-26 school year. We wish you a wonderful year.